I think if the management team doesn't believe in the power of people and culture, in a perfect world, go find a company that does. Particularly if nobody does, that can be quite difficult. That said, I've met very few companies where that's the case. There may be a few people that are skeptical, but they're skeptical because the way they've always talked about it is something that's soft and fluffy. And they think that you're talking about making people happy all the time. And that's not what culture is about. It's about sitting down saying, what's the thing that we care enough about that we're all willing to move mountains to make it happen? And so when you sit down and people start saying, I don't believe that senior management is going to pay any attention to the results, you sit down and say, well, at the end of the day, they're there to run a successful business. How do the results help them understand how to do that? And I've seen some very specific examples of this where I was actually doing a results call with a client, and there was a CEO in the room and he was relatively disinterested. And then we were looking at the demographic spread, and I pointed to a group and said, oh, what's that group over there? And then his ears pricked up and he said, oh, that's this new division that we just bought. They bought this company, rolled it in, and he was very excited about it. It was going to be the big part of their future. And I looked up at the question, and the question that we were asking is, do you still see yourself here in 2 years' time? And not one person in that group did. So I said, oh, do you realize that none of the people in this company you're really happy to buy actually see themselves here in 2 years' time? And he's like, what? What do you mean? Sort of explained to him how the data worked. And at that point, we had his attention. Because now he's like, okay, this is actually something I really care about. I just shelled out all this money to buy this company, and these people are going to leave. And so then he's like, why are they going to leave? Now we're having a culture conversation. And you can guarantee that he believed in that at that point and wanted to do something about it.